Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Panthers offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm.
Now here he goes. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida International, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys. Here's guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice first down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Running with purpose. Breaking free at midfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Nice grab. It's Edwards. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Alabama now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. Eludes a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Touchdown tie. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Panthers. He just sprints into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse.
He's in the clear, and he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, FIU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And here he comes from inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Russell bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Florida International. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And Looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Riley. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets loose. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And he'll be brought down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Russell. That's reeled in. It's Stone. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake. Looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30. Still on his feet. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. And the completion makes it second down. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offense coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the Punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And team gets the returner to the ground. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, FIU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Ball handed off. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And a fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Takes the handoff. It's Riley. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Finds his man, it's Stone. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it. It's Riley. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he decides to just roll it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26. One more play before they head to the locker room. Trying the old counter play here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Looking to throw. It's Russell. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about. But the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Makes a quick grab. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Hold. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. He hands it to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's going to take off here. He's got enough for the first down and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Florida International. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Running with purpose. Now it's another broken tackle. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Riley. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Jukes to get free. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Screen to receiver in the flat. A completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Spins away from defenders. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Trying to run, it's Williams. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Sticking with the running game. 1st down, looking for more now.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed.
Breaks into the clear. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Panthers. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Snides a good throw. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. It's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Grinding away on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
He'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He'll hand it off. Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Great cut there. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football.